Hey everybody, Jim, Aaron here with Racers and Rods today. We're back at Talent Fab and we're working on the 39 COE. This is going to be episode 3. It's starting to look like a truck, so it's pretty interesting. So we're going to get the camera turned around here. We're going to take a look at it and hope you like it. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell us what you think, shoot us some comments. All right, enjoy. Thank you.
So I wanted to make some comments as you're watching today's video and before Christian tells you more about the latest additions to the COE. First off, I wanted to give some of my thoughts on the process as I'm watching this build. You know, everyone has their own way of tackling a project, from making detailed plans and timelines to working from the hip and just doing what feels right. Christian is definitely one of the people that's from the second of those schools. He's a super creative person where ideas and visions just pop into his head and then he executes. You'll see that in a lot of his work. It might not be everyone's cup of tea or the way that everyone tackles a project, but you have to respect the fact that he has a vision and he just executes what he does. And he does a really good job of it. Secondly, we made sure that we got a video of a lot of the detail work that's been going on. You'll notice that there's never any shortcuts on the type of materials being used. This thing is going to be built like a tank. Also of note, you'll see that Christina does a lot of the welding. She's new at this, but she's a fast learner, and I'm no expert myself, but I've seen a lot worse work on a lot more expensive vehicles. So please comment on the video. Tell us what you think about the build. We'd be really interested in hearing your thoughts and what you think about what you've seen so far. And with that, we're going to let Christian tell you more about the fenders and the bedsides and a little more about his thought process as it's going into making this COE one really cool truck.
Up to this point, we've gotten to the fenders. These fenders we got from a buddy. They're like a 47 or a 49 off of a Ford pickup truck, a step side. A single rear axle, so the fenders are real narrow. They weren't going to work on our goalies, so we had to extend these fenders. And essentially I just cut the flange off of it and extended the fenders 10 inches. I ended up mating both fenders together. That way when we did do all the stretching, both fenders would be identical. I didn't want to have it to where you're looking down the road and you see one fender is not identical to the other. So as long as I had them both mated together, you know, essentially they're going to be identical. So we stretched them out. Every bit of material is like a little heavier than it should be. This is all 10 gauge, which is like 1/8 inch thick. All heavy wall tubing, again like 3/16 wall, 3/16 wall here. A little more excessive than it should be, a little heavier than it should be, but that's how I build it. I want it to be able to, like, anybody could come and climb on it. We have children, our kids are crazy, they run and climb over everything. So I told her, I said, I want it to where you can just go and just climb over anything. I want to be able to just jump and sit right on my fender and climb around and bounce around on my fender and not have to, don't touch the fender, don't hurt it, you know. No, absolutely not. I want to get like 8 people and climb all over my side steps and just to try to rip them off, because it's not coming off. That's how I like it to be industrial, man. I don't want to go down the road and, oh, my running board fell off in North Carolina, you know, I had to stop on the side of the road and bungee cord it back together. I'm not having that. So we stretched the fenders. We started on the frame. I'm gonna build, well, we are gonna build one whole side of a bed and have it complete, and then once it's where we like it, then we'll jump on the other side and replicate this side. We'll see. It kind of, we build as we go, so like we have ideas and then that might not be set in stone, but so far it's going pretty good. It's cool. It's got that little rat rod look to it, I guess. I don't know. We got 15 hours, maybe, probably more than that. Yeah, I guess so, with the fenders. So yeah, we got a lot of time just on this one side.